Hello, good afternoon. Charito Gabuya here, coming to you live from my Facebook page, Charito Gabuya. And I am here this afternoon to talk with a mom, same as me. She's a very dedicated mom. And am I echoing? So, yeah, I just want to introduce you to other digital business owners who, like me, have um, looked for change or something to change in our lives. And Charlotte is one of those who have inspired me in this business. That's why I just want to introduce you to her as well, and for you to know her journey, her what her um you're distracting me too. What pushed her to doing her own or building her own digital business. So without further ado, I would like to bring on here my special guest for today. And I'm very grateful to her that she accepted my invite. We were supposed to do this last Friday, but I got so busy and just had to reschedule it. And she's so I'm so grateful that she agreed to do this today. It's Christmas. By the way, Merry Christmas to everyone. Come on. There you go.
Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon. Merry Christmas, Charlotte.
Merry Christmas, Sister Charito. How are you?
Good, good. After a few, oh, hello, Kazimo Mohammed. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Yeah, so I have here my friend Charlotte. She's from Ontario and Petersboro, right? I was
Yeah,
afraid to say the the city. I might say it wrong. So yeah, I'll let Charlotte introduce herself and say something about her background.
okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Some of you, I think it's evening, and others is the night, like Australian, um, African people. It's being night too. So good night, guys. Have a Merry Christmas, a very good Christmas. Please take care. Corona is back. So we have to be very careful and take care of ourselves. Uh,
Mm,
if we have life, we have everything. If we don't have life, we have nothing. So take care of yourself and
that is true.
practice distancing, of course. I'm Charlotte. I'm a mom. I have three beautiful children, two girls and one boy. They're young, and as I am. So
Of course.
yes, um, I'm a girl, and an African girl. Home is in East Africa. I was born in Rwanda. I lived in Rwanda during 1994. I went out of the country, come back, and I went out again. So I speak Swahili. I lived in Kenya for 6 years. If you know Swahili, you can talk to me, no problem. Um, I live here in Ontario, Canada. The city is Peterborough for now. It's 4.5 years.
Mm.
I came without any English, but now I'm improving because of Charito and her friends and other people from the business. They're teaching me a lot, and I'm so grateful that I have you, Charito. Thank you so much for having me here.
Oh,
I
I
really
am
appreciate
grateful for your acceptance to be here on Christmas Day with me.
it. Thank you so much. Um, So yeah, that's about me. I actually work. I have a job. I work with a science company here.
Mhm,
I work part time, and I
mhm.
parenting my children. And do my business. I combine all these
Mm-hmm.
things and I can manage them. So I'm so grateful that I can do this. And yeah, it's
True.
good to see you all and Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Yeah. So, Charlotte, can you share with us what attracted you to the digital business? Like most people, like they just go online to like search, do shopping, but they don't know, most people don't have any idea that there is a digital business that exists, right? So, yeah,
It's,
for you, how did you find it and what attracted you to it?
it's miracle. It's miracle.
Mm-hmm.
When I started this business actually last year, it was in September. That's when I become an official digital business. That's when my business was registered under a government here in Canada.
Yeah.
But before that, so that last year I was just it was 2019 and I come to Canada 2016. So you see how
Mm-hmm.
years. It was
Yeah.
almost 3 years in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came here to Canada, I didn't have any English for sure. It was I could understand, but speaking it
Yeah.
was hard. And before I became a mom, I used
Mm-hmm.
to work in LWF. If people knows what LWF is, uh, it's kind of companies. Organization that works with UNHCR and whatever, analysis,
Mm-hmm.
things like those. So I used to work with a children department, and I
Oh.
used to earn some money for myself as a girl. It was
Mm-hmm.
okay, right? After finishing my secondary, I studied in Rwanda. So in Rwanda, we use
Yeah.
French in a
Oh.
in school. So I didn't know English, but for sure, because
Mm-hmm.
of my small Swahili that I should use to communicate with people, because I worked with my community, Rwandese and the
Yeah.
Burundian community. So I should
Mm-hmm.
communicate with them with my mother tongue and the Swahili. So they hired me. I
Oh.
worked with them and I was earning some small money for myself.
Mm-hmm.
After becoming a mom, it get more harder to get my second baby. It was really hard. I started quitting. So since I
Oh.
started, I quit the job. I become a jobless and I become a
Mm-hmm.
mom. I didn't get that money I used to get. So it was so hard. Believe me, it was so hard. It's hard to ask everything when you are big, when you
Yeah.
can work, a mom
Yeah.
to ask for your husband this and this, it's really hard. And
True.
that was not me. I didn't enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
After we came to Canada, no English. My baby was 2.5 years. And
Wow.
after she hit 3 years, I
Mm-hmm.
was pregnant. You
Oh.
see, I got pregnant again. So she went to
Yeah.
school. I gave birth to the boy.
Yeah.
That seems like I'm going to stay at home forever. And of course, I needed money. My husband
Mm-hmm.
was working really hard, more than full
Yeah.
time, and he was working to provide for 4 children, for three
Mm-hmm.
children and a mom and himself, and to
Yeah.
pay everything. So it was so hard. And my because of the children, of course, you can't pay for daycare for all the children to go to
True.
work when you are new. And
Yeah.
I wasn't believing in myself so much
Mm-hmm.
because for this young uh, English or small English, I don't know how to
Yeah.
say this. I wasn't believing in myself that someone can hire me. So staying at
Yeah.
home
Yeah.
forever, it was really painful, but I did it. Let me
Mm-hmm.
say, I did it with strength, women's strength. I did it. And I started to look for something, the way I can help. I was like, if I get something that I can do when I'm raising the children, when I'm
Mm-hmm.
sitting with my baby, that will be better. So I started to
Yeah.
look for online things that I can do. And I saw, these cryptocurrencies. I started with
Yeah.
those. But
Oh.
many companies are liars. Many companies are liars and are scams. So
Yeah.
I got scammed for sure. I'm
Mm-hmm.
here to tell you guys, even if you are doing it or if you're trying to do it, be careful. They are not all. legit, but there are some that are legit.
Yeah. So it's
I
important
started
to
with
really
those,
like
and
research.
I didn't got luck with them, and
Mm-hmm.
I was still looking, because I had that idea in me, and the idea didn't go, even
Yeah.
though I fell, but I didn't fail and stay there. I was
Mm-hmm.
still looking for something. So
Yeah.
one day I was scrolling in a Facebook, and
Mm-hmm.
I saw this video, testimonial video for different people saying how they are doing it. So someone who
Yeah.
attracted me was Radwan. She said how she is a stay-at-home mom. She said how
Yeah.
she's to Canada. She said
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is like me. So that's how I was attracted, and I decided to
Oh.
check it out right away. I
Yeah.
can't tell you how many times I watched this webinar, because I watched it so many times and it sounded really good to me. And I
Yeah.
was like, this is it, and this is what I want. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care. I was scammed. The money that I lost, it's a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and can't count it.
Yeah.
I am trying to forget about it, but I can
Mm-hmm.
get scammed again or not. But if I don't try, I will stay where I am. That's
True.
where I will stay forever. So let me
Mm-hmm.
try this too and see what is behind the video. This is what I did. And since that day, I was like, I will not look back. This is
Mm-hmm.
where I'm going to be. When I reached to the community, I said, wow, this is where I wanted to be. And since that time
Yeah.
to today, I'm so grateful that I'm here and I found this. That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you touched a little bit about it, but I'm going to ask it anyway. There
Yes.
are like all of us would say, "Oh, hi Jubileen. Jubileen is on. Thanks
Thank you,
um
sis.
for joining us this afternoon." And
Uh,
yeah, I was just going to ask Charlotte here. We have like a lot of things that we love about the digital business. But for you personally, what is it that is really like you really love about it? Like the number one thing that you love about being a digital business owner?
oh, I can say a lot. Why not a lot? Just one.
It's up to you. I'm
Just
giving you a
one.
hard time, I think. Yeah, maybe two or three to
My
make
dear,
it
my
easier.
sister, thank you. I, I, I love number one. I
Yeah.
love you guys. I love you.
Mm.
I love you. You are like family, We get too many things that are going on in our lives, and I love the way everyone is behind another one. One is behind another one. One is they are together. We are connected. We are just far, physically
Yeah.
we are far, but spiritually and emotionally we are together. We are just connected. We have that connection that brought us
Yeah.
together as a family. That's
True.
that's the best thing I love about this business.
Mm-hmm.
The help you get from there, the congratulations, the just
Yeah.
for the small improvement you get, congratulations, and you
That
feel,
is true.
oh, these people, they just care. They care. I love the community. I love it. And the second thing that I love is how you can do this without any experience. This 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 training you get from people whom you don't know, people whom you have never met, people whom you don't even look like. You're black, someone is white. You are white, someone is black, but you're
Yeah.
just someone is there behind you, pushing, and I'm like, I am here to help you. Do it. This is what
That is true.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love the training site. I love everything. I don't know. I love it.
Yeah. I don't know like if I don't know anybody who is doing this, like really doing it for the purpose of reaching the goals that they have, would say I don't love the community because everybody has just has themselves rooted in the community because we have I don't know, maybe the greatest support among maybe the digital businesses around. I'm just saying that for myself because that's from experience. I haven't tried any other digital business out
I don't
there,
know.
but
I don't know how you
from
can say you don't
experience.
have it. If you're
Yeah.
sitting somewhere and someone is helping you without asking you money, and you're not
Mm-hmm.
paying anything, you are just getting all these positive vibes, positive
Yeah.
energy, positive. They are surrounding you. Even if you came for money and you didn't
Mm-hmm.
get money yet, but at least you are having this love, this energy around you. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
someone can say, "Oh, I'm leaving." On
Yeah,
purpose? I don't think so.
that is
Yes,
true.
it's amazing.
Yeah. So with that said, I would like I can chat with Charlotte the whole day. She's just a lively person to talk to. And although we do chats like
Chat with
almost,
me,
yeah,
sister.
in our groups, like talking is different, right? And she is just one person who imbibes just being alive. Like when I see her when she goes on live, I just have to stop because she's one person that brings a smile to your face when maybe your day is a bit
Thank you.
gloomy. That's
Thank you.
why. So
I
yeah.
appreciate.
So
Thank you.
yeah, I know Charlotte knows this already, but she's one of the people that I really look up to in the digital business world.
Really?
Yeah. I already told you that before, remember?
I don't see it. I don't see what to do.
But yeah, it's just like people here inspire each other, and that's why we all stay together, and that's how we bond with each other.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So with that, before I let you go, and I know your kids would want you to to have them for themselves. It's Christmas Day.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. What can you say about to people out there who don't know about this digital business but are looking for something like our the business that we have, and what can your like message to them be?
Um, when I'm speaking, I speak so much. Just forgive me about this, but I can tell people so much. We can talk and talk and talk. We can't finish this because for example, when you're at home and you are doing something, that's how people say I forgot, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
when
Yeah,
you
you're
wanted to do
busy.
something, you was washing your clothes and you remember, oh, there's someone that I wanted to send a message and I forgot. But you are
Mm-hmm.
dealing with cloth and you say, okay, let me finish with cloth. I will go to message someone after
Mm-hmm.
I finish this. Then you forget. Then tomorrow you were, oh, yesterday I wanted to message somebody and I didn't and I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And okay, I'm working now. Maybe on a break I will do it. And then in break you forgot and you go to other things and oh, I forgot in the evening. This is how it
Mm-hmm.
works. Always when you remember something, this is how I do. And it seemed to work for me. I have been doing this for months, not for even an year, because before I was nasty, I can tell you I was nasty for these things. And
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the time, we find you didn't do anything. You didn't even accomplish this, right? Because you
Yeah.
had too many.
Yeah.
Oh, this one, oh, this one.
I'm like
Finish that
that too.
one thing at a time. Finish it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to message somebody now and go with other things that you, in order for me, after 30 minutes, not to say your heart is just upright. I forgot to do something. No, do it, and in 30 minutes, you will be okay. Your heart will be just okay, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I would like to tell people, if you are there and you keep saying, tomorrow I will start, tomorrow I will start, maybe after Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
maybe after New Year, I will start next year. Next year will not start. This is what, forgive me for this. I'm sorry. I said it. And it's how it is. Just in
Mm-hmm.
January, every day has its own things. Every day come different. You are saying it
True.
tomorrow. And today, if you could start, you could be okay. You could start it. You know that you are able to do it, but you're
Mm-hmm.
waiting for tomorrow. You don't know what will come up to with. You don't know what tomorrow will come up with. Maybe
Yeah.
tomorrow it will happen when your child is sick. You know, but
Mm-hmm.
when you start it today, you will deal with your child when your business is going, right? So
Yeah.
this tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. That is how people say, even when they're doing a sin, they're making a sin, they're still like, I will
Mm-hmm.
confess tomorrow. I will confess tomorrow. You think you still have time, but you don't know what is tomorrow is holding for you.
True.
Better,
True.
because you remembered that you made a sin and you know that it's
Mm-hmm.
better to confess, you better confess it now, not waiting
Yeah.
for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
If you're thinking to start your digital business or something else, do it now. The time you have is now. What I can tell you, you can you it's not good for you to say, oh, if I started last year, that doesn't help for sure. It doesn't
Yeah.
help. What
This
it will
one.
help you is that, oh, next year I will be here. Let
Mm-hmm.
me see how I can improve. Let me see how I can improve it. Let me see how I can go ahead. But to say for the past doesn't help, but the present can help you. We
Yeah.
don't want for the future. We will plan for the future, but let's do something in present.
Mm-hmm.
Start now. There's no perfect time. If you didn't do it in the past, that is okay. And today is still a perfect time. But tomorrow may be not a
Mm-hmm.
perfect time for you to do it. So do it now. And tomorrow, will be the day of celebration of what you did today. Right? I love you all.
True. Oh, very well said.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah, thank you, Charlotte. Thank you for those words of wisdom for today. So,
Thank you.
you all had words of wisdom from Charlotte today, and it's Christmas Day. So, it's, yeah, great gift. It's, what's the term for this one? Like a wake up call, right?
Yes. Do, 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 do,
Yeah.
do. Wake up, wake
Yeah.
up. Yes.
Yeah, it's a wake up call. So, yeah,
Yes.
if anybody out there who's interested or just even like curious about what this digital business is, so we encourage you to visit our websites. Charlotte's website is www.charlottechima, am I saying it correctly?
Yes.
Online.com, and mine is www.charitogabuya.com. You can register for our webinars there, or if not, you can message each one of us or either one of us, and we can reserve your spot for you.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah. And so with that, thank you, Charlotte, for
Thank you, sister.
this day. I really enjoy talking to you like every
I
time.
appreciate. I appreciate this time, and God bless you.
Oh, God bless you. And say thank you to your kids for me for sharing a bit of their time with me.
They're okay. They're okay. Thank you.
Thank
See
you.
you
And
guys.
yeah, see you. Thank you, Juby and Kazim Mohammed for joining us. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Mohammed. Thank you,
Mm,
Jubril. See you,
yeah.
girls.
See you. Merry Christmas. You all have a good rest of the holidays. Bye for now. Come on, it's not ending. I'll end here.